Hey guys, Sharita here from Busy Wife, Busy Life, and today we are talking all about money. Well, cash, and maybe the lack thereof. Do you find yourself working hard every week and you just can't wait until payday comes? And then when it does, you wonder, where has all your cash gone? Now, of course, there can be a number of things that can cause you to be short from one week to the next. But if you find that this is a problem month after month, do you have an income problem?
When you think of garbage, think of Akeem.
Or a spending problem? In this video, I'm going to talk about both and help you find out which problem you have and give you some easy tips to follow to help solve it. In order to figure out if you have an income or a spending problem, I'm going to ask you a few questions and think about your answers very carefully. Are you earning more money than you were 5 years ago? If so, how much? 5, 10, 20% more? When you get a raise or bonus, is it spent before it's deposited? Would you call shopping a hobby? Do you take vacations as often as you like, mostly without planning or saving for them? Do you go out to eat and meet your friends for happy hour 3 or more times a week? Now, if you've answered yes to most of these questions, then it's likely that you have a spending problem. Don't worry, a spending problem is actually the easier one to solve because it all depends on you. Now, to take care of your spending problem, first of all, you need to see where is your money going? And in order to do that, I recommend getting some financial software or an app to actually track your spending and your income every month. There's tons of software out there. I personally use Mint. Whichever one you pick, the key is just to stick to it. Now, when you go through your finances, you need to see how much money you're making and how much money you're spending. If you're spending more than you're making, that's a problem. Now you need to see where your money is actually going. How much are you spending on new clothes, on dining out, on things that don't really matter that much to you? Find ways to cut back on these things or eliminate a category altogether. You really need to get a hold of how your money is leaving you every month, and this will help you get on top of your finances. Now it's time to delve through your bills. How much money are you spending on cable or your mobile phone bill? There are always ways to cut back or even cut the cord. I have some great posts on my blog, like 20 ways to save money or 7 reasons why you're still broke, that could really help you figure out how your spending is affecting your life. Now, after you look at the little things, now it's time to look at the big picture. Your rent, your car. Maybe when your lease comes up next, you might want to downsize to a smaller apartment. Or are you spending a lot on that fancy car? Maybe something a little more mid-sized would actually fit more into your budget. Having a spending problem is not the end of the world. The key is to get on top of this problem now so it doesn't become a huge problem later. Now, if you don't have a spending problem, then it's more likely that you have an income problem. I know what to do. The thing about an income problem is that it's going to take a little more work to solve. If you are cutting coupons and budgeting and looking at your expenses every month and you realize that you're still not able to make ends meet, then it's time for you to tackle the problem on the other end. Maybe it's time to ask for a raise. Look at how much money you're making and go to Glassdoor.com to see what comparable people in those positions are actually earning. If you're earning lower than that, then it might be time to approach your boss and see if he or she can give you more money. Now, if a raise isn't in the cards for yourself, then you might want to consider picking up an extra job or turning your side job into a more full-time job. Now, if you are busy like I am, trust me girl, I know, and you don't have time on the weekend to work, then the goal might be to find a new job. Forbes.com reports that most people who find a job in a new company end up making 10 to 20% more money. You heard me. Maybe take a class or two to try to get certified, to pick up extra skills that make you more marketable, to where employers will want to pay you more every month. The bottom line is that you need to figure out what you can do to bring more money in. Your current situation is not working. So, Whether you have an income or a spending problem, it is not the end of the world. You can tackle these problems and get back on the road of financial success. The key is just to be diligent, be mindful, and always keep an eye on your money. For more great tips about finance, budgeting, and saving money, you can always go to my blog, Busy Wife, Busy Life-Finance, for some interesting posts. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my other videos. And I will see you soon. Stay fabulous.